Hello, and thanks for taking the time to join this free webinar today. My name is Dale Bateman. I'm a part-time internet marketer living near Toronto, Canada. My background is in graphic design, marketing, and personal training. Plus, I've been building my online business as part-time internet marketer for almost 5 years. Now, before I get started with today's free webinar, let me share with you what I believe is the #1 mistake that most internet marketers make. And yes, this includes me, especially when they are just getting started. Because I am truly passionate about wanting to help people achieve more success in their lives, and hopefully you will learn from my mistakes. As you know, many people have had great success online. However, without even realizing it, they were creating only a short-term business model. Why? They didn't build a list. They create a multitude of products to sell online. Some are good, most are not so good. They sell them through forums, affiliates, and advertising. Maybe they make a lot of money. Most of the time they don't. Why? They didn't build a list. Some of the greatest online marketers have had pockets of success by leveraging things like Google AdSense. By implementing simple keyword strategies early on, some brought in a whopping 6-figure income. But then Google changed the rules, and these once successful online marketers were left with almost nothing. Can you guess why? They didn't build a list. So why is a good list so important? Quite simply, a quality list will continue to pay you for your quality online content over and over and over again. It all comes down to the trust that you earn from your email list. They learn to trust you because you've taken the time to build a strong relationship with them. So what's the best way to build a strong, loyal list? In a word, blogging. Blogging is one of the oldest, yet easiest ways to make a very comfortable income online. Right now, I'm doing high-level internet marketing and creating automated and passive sources of income online. Plus, I'm enjoying teaching people, just like you, how to do the same thing and make money online, blogging daily from the comfort of their own homes. But this time around, I'm making sure that everyone on my team is focused on building a list. Don't make the same mistakes that I made. Make sure that you take the strategies you will learn here and use them to build a strong, loyal email list. But remember, when you are successful, make certain that you take time for what's really important in your life, like spending more time with your family, or maybe doing some traveling you've always wanted to do, or being able to buy that new car you've always wanted. I mean, that's what's so great about working from home. You have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, and as much as you want. Later in this webinar, I'm going to share the secret to having that freedom I just spoke about in your life. But first, let's get to building you a good list. There are basically 3 stages to this strategy. 1. Create more traffic. 2. Capture more leads. And 3. Convert more sales. When you master the 3 C's, you will become a true powerhouse in the world of internet marketing. My goal today is to teach you the 3 C's in a way that's so simple, even a complete newbie will enjoy success with this method. So if you're ready, let's get started. The strategy I'm sharing with you today is all about using Facebook to generate hundreds of quality targeted leads from this social media giant. And it only takes about 1 hour per day. This lead generation method is something that I use in my business almost daily. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Actually, when I share it with you in just a moment, it's going to seem so obvious that you're going to wonder, Why haven't I been doing this all along? Now you're probably wondering, why Facebook? Don't I already know everything about Facebook? That's a very easy question to answer. According to Facebook's latest public filing, they have very close to 1 billion active users, and nearly 200 million of them are in the US alone. But that's only the beginning. Those users are spending over 10.5 billion minutes on Facebook daily, and that's not even including the use of mobile devices. The bottom line, Facebook is where the people are. Once you learn how to use my strategy to access them, it could be huge for your business. But you must be creative. You don't want to come across as spammy. You must be professional. And most important of all, you must have a system. That's what I want to show you today. My simple system for generating hundreds or even thousands of high-quality leads within Facebook every month. This system is made up of 4 main components. 1. I will show you how to use advanced search filters to find your Facebook target market. 2. I will show you how to use non-spammy icebreakers to effectively create quality Facebook engagement. 3. I will show you how to use customized friend lists to keep you organized and manage your Facebook leads. And 4, I will show you how to use follow-up techniques to keep your Facebook leads engaged and move them to the next step. Are you ready? Let's jump right in. Grab a pen and some paper to make some notes. All set to go here with your training. I'm right here in Facebook, ready to get started. And as luck would have it, today when I'm recording this webinar, it's actually the first day that I've been able to start using the new Facebook graph search feature. So hopefully you're getting something more out of this video if you're seeing it not too much in advance of me recording it. And it's nothing really has changed in terms of our procedure with the strategy here. We've still got our 4 basic steps. I'm going to show you how to use advanced search features, which now are even better with the graph search. We're going to set up icebreaker messages to the folks that we're connecting with. We're going to set them up also in specific lists, and also doing some follow-up with them to get the conversation going and get them interested in what you're doing. So the only real big difference with the search feature now is up at the top here. We used to have the big white search bar. It's gone now with the graph search. Instead, you're just going to go over to your page name and click, and that's where you will start doing your search. And you can see just as I clicked it, it's got all kinds of features here of different aspects dealing specifically with my own page. So if you wanted to, you could explore that a little bit. But we want to get connections here with people in our target audience, which is internet marketing. So that's actually the search that I'm going to do. I'm going to enter internet marketing. And right off the bat, we get all kinds of search features. These are all advanced search features. We don't want to worry too much about like websites, apps, web searches, and all that kind of thing. Here's what we're after. Internet marketing as an interest. We've got 40,000, just over 40,000 people liking this, 162 talking about it right now. And whenever we find something in the graph search that we like, we use the tab key to select when we're hovering over it. So I'm just going to hit my tab key, and that brings up sort of a further breakdown from that original search. So now we have people who like, friends who like, photos of, photos by, videos of, and so on and so on. We still want to deal with this one here, internet marketing as an interest, but we're going to break it down into people who like internet marketing. Okay? So again, tab key to select. Then it breaks it down even farther, gets into specific geographic locations where we had to choose that before with the other search features. But we're not going to get into that. We want to keep it with this generic search, people who like internet marketing. So I'm going to click that. Hey, look, there's me right up at the top because I really like internet marketing. But anyway, as we scroll down, we see all kinds of people, and these people have all expressed an interest in some way on their profile in internet marketing. So meet your new target audience, guys. This is who's here. Okay? It's as easy as that. So let's choose somebody here. Let's choose Bob here. Bob likes internet marketing. He's the teacher, internet marketing. Studied liberal arts at Johns Hopkins. He's in Bloomington, Minnesota, so on and so on. So we get a bit of a background on Bob here right off the bat. We also have our add friend, follow, message. Can see his friends, his interests, his photos right here from this tab. But we want to get more in depth with this. Okay, so we're going to actually go right to his profile. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to hit the About link to learn a little bit more about Bob, because what we're doing here is we're gathering some information that we can use for our icebreaker message, and I'll get to that in just a minute. So we can see that Bob has been teaching, started working in 2010, left job 2011. Scroll down a little bit here. Former history teacher turned marketing business coach, author of Take Action, Revise Later, etc., etc. So that's kind of cool. He's a former history teacher turned marketing business coach. He's an author. So there's some information that we can use when we're getting ready for our icebreaker. So once we have that information, we're going to go back to his profile. We're going to add him as a friend, but we're going to add him to a special list that I've already set up, my BYSO, Build Your Success Online main list. And you can do this yourself just by going down to New List and creating a new list. I'd suggest that you do that so that you have a specific place for all the folks that you are gathering information on. So I'm adding him to my BYSO main list. Okay. Friend request has been sent. That's great. And we're going to now send Bob a message. Hey Bob. Just surfing Facebook and stumbled upon your page. I'm an internet marketer and entrepreneur myself, and am always looking to connect with others and share ideas. Just sent you a friend request. Cheers, Dale. Now, here's the key, guys. So we've had a friendly little message here. We're going to end our messages with a question. So, P.S. I see that you're an author. How do you find your inspiration for writing? Do you have a website, blog? Okay? So what that does is it shows Bob that we are genuinely interested in what he's doing. We've taken the time to look at what he does. We see that he's an author, and I'm asking him a legitimate question here. So it, again, back to the whole spammy thing, we don't want to come across as looking like we're trying to spam these people. We look like we're trying to connect with them. And if you leave them with a question, it's going to put the ball in their court, and they're going to feel, in most cases, obligated to respond because you've taken the time to try to connect with them legitimately, okay? Rather than just sending them links, hey, check this out, I think you should buy this. That's not what we want. We want to start generating a relationship with these folks, and then once we're comfortable with the relationship and they start to respond back, that's when we start giving them options as far as what we're doing, because those are some of the questions that will come back to you. They will start eventually asking you, hey, Dale, what do you do? You've asked me all this stuff about me, now what do you do? And that's when I can come back to him with some more information about my business. So we're going to send off that message to Bob. Away it goes. So there you go. Now we can go, I'm just going to go back. You might want to open these each up. If you're doing a few of these guys, open them up into separate tabs as you do them. That way you can keep your main list here active and keep referring back to it. So I would suggest not doing more than maybe 10 to 20 at the most of these a day. And I think you'll find once you get doing it, you'll get a lot better at doing the icebreaker messages. Really, when you look at it, I was kind of going a little slower and explaining things as I went. But really, when you look at it, that didn't take me a whole lot longer than about 5 minutes. So if you figure if you spend an hour every day working on this and connecting with people, you're going to get a lot of connections in a week, and then a lot in a month, and so on and so on and so on. And like I said, before long, these people are going to start responding back to you, and they're going to start answering your questions that you've asked them in your follow-up. And then that just gets the whole conversation sparked up and moving, and you just take it from there. Okay, and I'll explain more about that in the latter part of the webinar after this little demo. Okay, so those are your 4 main points. Again, you're using the advanced search features, which in this case includes the new graph search from Facebook. We are finding people that are interested in a specific thing and creating a target audience. We're sending them a friend request and an icebreaker message that has some sort of information about them in it. Try to always finish that message with a question, so it puts the ball in their court to get back to you with some more information. And we're adding them to a special list that we've set up. And finally, we are following up with them if and when they respond. Okay? So guys, we're going to go back to the webinar now. I hope this has been helpful to you. I've got some great stuff for you in the last part of the webinar where we're going to take this information, we're going to talk about some numbers, and we're going to take it up to the next level. So thanks very much, and I'll see you back in the webinar. Okay, now that you know my Facebook lead generation strategy, let's look at some numbers. If you dedicated 1 hour per day for 5 days per week on this strategy, and you were able to initiate 20 conversations in that hour, that means you could be connecting with up to 100 new leads every week, which would give you 400 highly targeted leads per month. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? But it's actually only the very tip of the iceberg. You see, I've shown you the technique, and you can start using this technique today. And I really hope you've found value in the training that I've shared with you today. Now, imagine if you were part of a team, and we were all using this same strategy and others together to reach a common goal. Between you and the rest of my team, we could all generate literally thousands of leads per month. Imagine what that would do for your business. Earlier in this webinar, I told you I was going to share the secret to having the freedom to do whatever you want to do. Well, here it is. Drum roll, please. You know what? I actually gave away this secret on one of the very first slides in this webinar. That's right, the secret is blogging. You see, once you have created traffic, captured leads, you must then convert sales. How do you do that? By using the same high-converting viral blogging training portal that myself and now well over 100,000 other people are using globally every day to build their success online. And it's called the Empower Network. I want you on my Empower Network team today. Here's what's included. The Empower Network Viral Blogging System. Lead capture pages for your business. Automated sales funnels to earn passive income. Autoresponder email swipe files. 8 fast start videos and training manuals. And exclusive access to live training events. Plus, an affiliate compensation plan that pays 100% commissions. Let me repeat that. An affiliate compensation plan that pays 100% commissions. All this for only $25 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Right now, several Empower Network affiliates are earning well over $10,000 per month in the Empower Network. I want to add your name to that long list of successes. Simply click the button to register. It will take you less than 2 minutes. Once you're registered, I will get in touch with you to offer you my special team bonuses. Full video series on setting up your blog, access to my private Facebook group to interact with others, and access to my members-only website with even more training tools. All to help you build your success online. Get started now, and I'll see you on the inside.